Hello guys, Axe here. I'm going to be casting a new strategy that I'm doing. It's basically one of Minigun's strategies. I've been watching him a lot, I like what he does. I mean, it's quite difficult, it requires quite a lot of micro, but I'm just trying to learn it at the moment. This is my first game trying to do it against this nice guy called Flipp. I don't know him, I just met him on a ladder. He's pretty nice though. He is Terran, I am Protoss. Yeah, so this strategy is the Blink Stalker all-in basically. I know that I won't be doing it quite right, but it's the rough outline of what you should be doing. So here I send out my probe at 8 to put on the pylon. Sent it out a little late there, but this was my first try. Because what you do is you forge fast expand, and that is a bit loud. I'll just turn that down slightly. There you go. Yeah, forge fast expand. He was random when I was playing this game. You should not really do this against Terran at all. You should do this versus Zerg. But I was kind of just hoping that he was Zerg. Unfortunately, he was Terran. So, see how that turns out. Just kind of boosting probes out to start with. I haven't really done this build or any build like this before. I'm mainly just either slowly expanding or I'm going all in with one base. Not really much two-base play. I need to learn some more of it. Other news, I've got a new channel. Well, me and my friend have made a new channel. It's called Team Noble. I will link it in the description. It's just me and him doing Starcraft related stuff together. So far I've got a game up where I'm playing against a Masters level player because he was bad mouthing me. He goes Master Queen, and then I've got another game with him where he just tryhards. They're both very entertaining games. I suggest you go watch them. Our commentating will get better, it's just we just started out, so it's obviously not the best at the moment. See here, I get my forge. I should be getting a cannon. Of course I scout him last. Seem to be playing this map quite a lot since the new map pool. So far I've been moved up to silver now, so I'm now a silver player rather than bronze. Now I'm owning silver. I wish I could just get up a bit faster by playing more games, but I don't really have too much spare time at the moment. Also platinum 2v2 with my friend. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know, we just somehow got ranked and we went from silver to platinum. Must have just done well in our placement matches. See, what is he doing? I don't know anything about Terran at all, apart from I'm pretty sure he's going to be getting a lot of marauders, because that's what always happens when I go against Terran. Would have thought he should be getting his orbital about now, like a bit before maybe. I like to get it as soon as I can. Denying my probe from walking straight in there, which is pretty nice. I know I can't really do anything against that. I could have just attacked the depot, but I couldn't. I thought like the mining time lost from that probe would not be worth that slight bit of damage I could have done to the depot. I got 2 cannons when I saw that he was Terran, because I thought he was just going to try and end me straight away after he saw that I'm fast expanding. I hope you like the new graphics. Because before I was playing in low graphics because I wasn't sure if my computer could handle higher graphics. I will still be recording this in 720p though. 1080p just takes too long. It takes literally a day to do a 10-minute video just to upload it if it's in 1080p. It's not worth it, I don't think. I will be getting a new computer which will be able to do that pretty fast, so that'll be in the summertime. So here, what I like to do with this build, which I'm not sure if Minigun does it, I can't remember, but since I've got a forge down, I like to get +1 attack before I attack, because it just helps, and I seem to float a lot of minerals because I don't do it right. Look, for example, I'm chrono boosting that, but I'm not making warp gate yet because I don't have enough gas, which is a bit of a facepalm. He says fast expand versus T is death. I agree, but it's too late now. I already committed to it. This is quite an interesting game, towards the end especially. This was just after my placement matches, to be honest. I won, so far I've won all my games except for one, which isn't too bad. I'm finally getting my warp gate out after wasting chrono. The thing I like about the forge fast expand is you get so much more chrono from the 2 nexuses. You just seem to be able to chrono boost everything all the time. He's getting concussive shells. I absolutely hate going against concussive shells. It's just free kills for your enemies, and as the protoss unit just costs so much, it is really annoying. Let me see. He says he's off racing at the moment, so there's still a chance I could win. He seems to be doing alright, I don't know, I don't really know. He's got quite a lot of units. I think he could have some more by now, but he's not really floating too much. So they pay him like higher than mine. Mine's not particularly high. As expected, my income is higher, but he's got mules to make up for that. I'll leave the names and production tab up. Yep, so here he's beating me in supply, but that's expected. I've just got an expansion, and I've got these for defense, so if he tries to attack me I should be okay with my one stalker. Ugh, the builders next door are so annoying. He is going to try and attack me now by the looks of things. How many marauders is this? 6 marauders and 5 marines. I think I'll be able to hold this off pretty well with 2 cannons and some stalkers to back it up. With it, I'm starting to get some sentries now. You want, I don't know where I'm starting to get them. I'm starting to get some more there. You want 4 sentries with this build. You'll see why later. Such a fun build to go. I love this build just so much. So much fun. Here I just realised that I clicked on the gas with these guys. Still haven't noticed. Oh yeah, it's because as you see, I accidentally hotkeyed these. I don't know how I did it, but I kept I just lost so much mining time off those. He's scanning me. He's just gonna be like, what the? Because he just sees that I've got a couple of gateways in there, and all he sees is gateways down here. I haven't started getting my tech late yet. Probably a bit late with that, especially since I'm floating 900 minerals. The reason for that is because these guys aren't mining gas, pretty much. Decided to just blow it on loads of pylons. He can't tear. He doesn't really know tearing. He's getting siege tanks. Wise choice. Siege tanks always good, but unless they're going like massive arrays, of course. Let me see. So here I'm pretty secure at the moment. I can just force field along here, so trapping all the units up here and making sure these guys can't shoot. I decided to warp in some zealots here. See if this works out. I only did this just to see if he's like trying to hide an expansion, and I could have slipped him into his main when he comes to attack me. Let's see. Not doing much at the moment. I'll go back. He's scanning me yet again. He's telling me to make immortals or you lose. And Colossies. Gate. Gas. What? And I was like, nope, I got this. With this brand new build. I'm beating him on supply now, because I've had that second base running up for quite a while. Here it looks like I'm going to be able to sneak these in. His army's just running straight past me. Oh no 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 no, what am I doing? I'm going back into his army. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Only get 2 hits off of all them. What a waste of money they were. It's enough for expansion. So right here I'm getting robotics, and I'm getting blink from the twilight cancel, chrono boosting that out. Basically what you do is you just get 4 sentries, quite a lot of stalkers, and then you want to be getting a warp prism. You're going to be getting a warp prism, and then yeah, like I'm doing, or like I will be doing now, I'm just getting an observer. Oh, he's bombarding me with scan. I'm not really worrying at this point. You want to get a warp prism, and then yeah, like I'm doing that, you pick up these sentries in it. Oh well, you'll see when I do it. It's not for long. I should be chrono boosting this out a bit faster, warping some stalkers. Here's a pretty scary ball of marine marauder outside. Could do with getting some medevacs and stuff. What's he getting? Getting more siege tanks. He hasn't got stim though, so don't know why he's not got that. Pretty vital. But he's just going for the mass siege tank, marine marauder. Send my observer out. Yeah, just go see what he's oh, I haven't sent it all the way. He tried to get vision with that, but I just ended up killing it too fast. I'm getting some more cannons here, because when I go out, I know my base will be not very well defended. Here is the warp prism. So now when I'm going to get bombarded, I'm just like, I've got to get up here, take these full energy sentries, and my stalker army. Just to look how badly I'm spending my money, it's atrocious. Do a pretty dodgy blink over here. But like I'll just leave them for defense. Here I'm trying to sneak by his army. Don't know if he catches a glimpse of that or what. 3 siege tank kill. For some reason my mouse has been really fiddly. I kept trying to double click on the stalkers, control click on the stalkers, it wasn't working. I kept just doing one. But here we go, here's the push. Not the best, it's going pretty bad. I'm losing unnecessary amounts of stalkers, but he hasn't broken down his rocks, so I can just hop over them. Blink my stalkers up here, force field on his ramp, use this to warp in more units. Not sure if this is too loud, the game sound. Get more stalkers, continue force field his ramp, and just go run around rampant in his base. See here, he's got a much larger army than me, but I'm just doing a lot of damage, and I've got stockpiled tons of money because I'm macroing so bad. He's Here I lost units when I shouldn't have, trying to put the force field down. I should have just kept the sentry here and just popped it down every few seconds. Warping in zealots right now, just to cut through his workers and do as much damage as I can now that I've run out of sentries because I accidentally got it killed with some terrible micro. I see that I'm in trouble here because he's got his army through. I blink up here, snipe some SCVs. What would have been nice if I just picked these last stalkers up in this warp prism rather than let them die. But yeah, you see, I'm back up to even supply again. Units lost. I lost more resources, but what's it? It is Control R. I killed 19 of his workers and 35 of his units, and he only, he only killed 30 of me. So right now, I decided to get the robotics bay. I'm going to start getting some Colossus. Still got this cheeky warp prism. You see him later. He does pretty well. It's hilarious, really. So units lost isn't looking good, but he has lost a lot of workers from that attack. And I still got this observer in his base. There's nothing he can really do right now. I mean, he could try and go up here. All these cannons would destroy him. I mean, he could attempt to break down these rocks. For the counter attack, he'll still be getting shot by the cannons. And as you see, I've been kind of boosting out upgrades for the attack. Right now I'm throwing down more gateways because I realised I'm just floating so much more money, and I even got a second robotics facility. Getting one immortal just so I can sponge some tank shots with him. Okay, so it's looking like he's going to be attacking again soon with this ball of units. I feel like I've got enough to take it on. Even though my supply is technically lower, I'm higher up in attack with my Colossus, which should be out reasonably soon. Yeah, I'm kind of boosting out this observer, and then there's Colossus afterwards. I thought I lost my observer, to be perfectly honest, but it's just here. Okay, yeah, here he comes. I saw that he was taking down his rocks, selecting my units. I was like, oh, they're not even sieged. That's not much. I just shoot down the rocks, help him. Here's a nice engagement. I see that he's got siege tanks there. I blink up here to let my zealots and stuff through, and then I get this warp prism and I warp zealots all around his siege line. Starts chopping that away. Getting my mortal to sponge lots of damage. Just warping in units. He didn't micro very well against these against the zealots, and I ended up winning that with a lower supply amount quite considerably. I've still got my immortal left, and that was before my Colossus even made it out. He's saying that he can't play T. Complimenting that nice warp prism drop. I was really happy with that. It's pretty funny. See that again later, to be honest. And this immortal still survived with 7 kills. Absolute baller. So the +2 attack, I think, won me that, and the dropping zealots. I mean, I could have microed a bit better. Could have individually blinked them back. I should have probably tried that for a bit. But I just felt like when I was in this choke, I was getting bombarded with the siege tank shots a little too much. So I just went into a more open area. I could have split them up a bit better still. Now I'm expanding off this because I feel pretty safe. I may as well increase my lead. I have Thermalance with these Colossus and +2 attack, so they're pretty strong right now. Still producing double Colossus, which is always good, with a lot of warp gates. Probably could get a few more now I'm on free base, and I'm still floating thousands of minerals. Getting unsupply blocked right now. There we go. This warp prism was just generally really useful this game. I get some more zealots just because I'm floating such an amazingly large amount of gas. It was insane. It's all because of this started getting me off balance with gas. Getting +3 attack should have maybe worked on the armor upgrades. They're a bit cheaper once you get into, if you're getting the lower tier upgrades rather than loads of the higher tier upgrades, if that makes sense. See here that he's saturated that mineral line, running a bit low minerals in his main. Still got plenty of minerals here though. Small army. I'm just generally getting up on his supply. I said, well, once I've got these more colossus, transferring all the workers from my main because I ran out of minerals, bar 105. He's saying that when he's protoss he loses all the games to Terran because of marauders. I know how he feels. Do a lot of damage versus units. I got 2 more colossus here, plus 2 more here. Nice zealot amount with charge, I believe. Yep, with charge. And some blink stalkers. I could do a couple more. And a warp prism. Not that that is like the most important unit. I think I'll wait for plus 3 attack. And there's a colossus having a dance. What the what the hell is happening there? Hopefully he can get out of that. Does he? Is there just a colossus here all the game that I didn't even notice about because he was humping the warp gate? Flipp there saying he thinks it's a nice game. And he's been pretty nice, just asking me where I'm from and stuff. He's quite a nice guy. He's from Germany apparently. See here, I got my death ball with an extra 50 supply, even though I left my colossus at the base without realising, and I still got 2 more colossus now. Oh, he's pushing him out. Okay, cool. Here's another engagement. Got my zealots at the front this time. They're doing a lot of chopping, just warping units straight into the battlefield this time. He's decided to get 4s. They're trying to focus down this colossus, but the DPS of everything's too much, and this colossus survives with 2 HP. Zealot's now just chopping his mineral line to death with plus 3 attack, just absolutely murder his SCVs, which have no defense. He said, have a nice day, good game, super good manners. But you see here, I won that very convincingly. I only lost like 20 supply during that battle. The game winning decider for me was when I just blinked up into his base and killed 34 SCVs, well less than that, I just murdered loads of my zealots. And getting colossus was also a good idea, always good. I mean, he didn't have enough Vikings to do all that at all, especially with the blink stalkers, not that I blinked very well. But yeah, that's a pretty nice build. I think you should try it, it's super fun, if you're protoss of course. Didn't even warp these gateways in because I knew I was quite far ahead and I forgot about them, to be perfectly honest. See, it doesn't require too much APM, although I should have been using more APM quite clearly because I was poorly microing those blink stalkers. But yeah, that was game. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Team Noble, my other channel. I will be ooh cool. I'll be linking that in the description. It's gonna have quite a lot of good videos on. Got some good ones coming up. That just looks absolutely epic. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you want to, and you can like the video if you want to. Yeah, bye.